Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you have a great morning or afternoon or evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to be talking about the December 4th full moon, cold moon, super moon, full moon of Gemini. So it's going to bring a lot of information to you about that. Thank you. This is being filmed before Thanksgiving Day here in the States. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. That's why I'm wearing these pins, so you can make wishes. I got the genie bottle, and then I got the stars, so you can make wishes so your dreams can come true and be thankful for it. So thank you for everyone that is connecting. I know a lot of people are on vacation, so if you couldn't make it, that's okay. But have a safe holiday. And I'm sure people in Europe, like Germany, or that are in the military or whatever around the world, are celebrating it too. Hello, Kristal Van Ballen from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you, Kathy. Happy Thanksgiving. So Angela and the Psychic Dummy and Raquel. Yes, a lot of beautiful people. Estelle is on here. Mrs. Martinez, Senorita. She's here. And Jay. Just so many people are. Grammy. ×3. Yay. So happy Thanksgiving. If it's your birthday around this time, happy birthday to you. It's my friend Jen's birthday today, so happy birthday to you. Oh, thank you. Dina says she likes this color on me. Pink. I want to be happy. Happy. I want happiness. So happiness and Thanksgiving to me is together, right? Hi, learning to live. You're not late. You're my favorite Canadian, Bella says. Thank you. Send good thoughts for stability and finances. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I won't have a Thursday show because that's on Thanksgiving. So even though I'm not doing too much, I'm with my husband, and we got a little turkey. I don't know if you guys got turkey or not, but we got a lot of turkey, little turkey, and got pie. I got some pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. Or pecan pie, kind of like on Harry Met Sally, pecan pie. So I'm thankful for all you beautiful people. Thank you for watching me and supporting me and let me do readings for you and the retreats and everything else. So before I forget, thank you for connecting. Okay. I got a lot of information to tell you guys, so I might go over an hour. I don't know. But, hi, Teresa. So thank you for that. I want to give you some good news. People that have watched me before helped us get through this. With the Timberwolves, the American Army troop that helped liberate Holland and Europe. And my mom and dad were born in Holland, and they were in the World War II. They were in the Netherlands, and the Timberwolves came over. And then, short story, trying to make a long story short, she moved to Oregon and then found out she was talking about the war, how she was living through the World War II because she was in the Netherlands then, in Oudenbosch. And this guy came up and said, hey, my dad's a Timberwolf. And so because of that, we started creating, there's the Timberwolves and the Pups, the families that are from the soldiers that helped liberate Holland 80 years ago. They have this big community here in Oregon and some people from Washington. So my son went to Europe and he's selling the DVDs now. So I'm going to tell you what it says on the back. It says, join us as we follow survivor Marijke, which is my mom, which is Mary in Dutch. Retrace her steps and tell the stories of growing up in her war-torn hometown in Oudenbosch, Netherlands, 80 years after liberation. As we learn about her, we also learn about the division that freed her and her hometown, the 104 Timberwolves Division, through their children, the Timberwolf Pups. So it's the family of the soldiers that went there. And Netherlands honor these soldiers. There is a waiting list for the grave sites there. They do a ceremony every day. They got streets that are called the Timberwolves. They honor them more than we do in the States. A lot of people that haven't even heard of the Timberwolves, okay? So witnessing the parallels, difference between Marijke's and the division's experience, we see the effects the war had and still has on the town and the citizen of Oudenbosch in the 80 years of making this. Okay, so here's the back. There's my mom. She's a short little thing, and there's some soldiers there. And that's the group of the pups that went to go visit. We are selling these. we are selling these. So if you'd like to buy them, the people that donated, I think that was 2 years ago, your name is going to be at the end of the video. If you would like to buy this, it's under the Timberwolf documentary DVD purchase. You go down below and you can click on that link down there if you want to buy this, okay? So it's now available. This is what my son wanted me to read. It says, now available. Thank you for your support and help making this film, because you guys donated and a lot of you guys helped with that. So thank you with that. It was an honor making this project and being able to share it with you. A percentage of the sales will go to the National Timberwolf Pup Association, which goes towards their new museum and future trips to help preserve and share the history of the Timberwolves. There is a limited quantity available while we wait for the next order to come in, so act fast. Order before December 1st to guarantee your order will arrive before Christmas. Thanks again, and remember, nothing in hell can stop the Timberwolves. So if you want to get the DVD, this one's mine. Can't have it. But that's the church that's in Oudenbosch. It's a beautiful, beautiful church there. I remember seeing it when I was a little girl when we went to the Netherlands. Okay, so thank you for that, and thank you for all the people that donated for that. Like I said, my son has been honoring you guys, saying, they're making me orange here, honoring all you people that have donated on it. And like I said, if you want a video on it, go down below. You can see the link and purchase it. Thank you. So another thing to be thankful for, right? Okay, so also, if you guys want to donate, I'm starting a list. So I got pets, and then I've got Children's Hospital. So if you are donating, like Sita, she gave me $20 for the pets. So, and here's, a brochure from the Children's Hospital. So if you're donating to me, tell me if you want it for the Children's Hospital, the pets, or for me, okay? If you don't want to donate on here, you can go to my website, psychicdebbie.com, for readings. I'm going out to April now. I'm at like mid-April. So if you're wanting to get a reading, it's good to do it now because I'm filling out. Okay. So mid-April is where my list is up to. If you want to, there's a donation page on there. And then again, please tell me if it's for me, for all this work that we do and my husband does. Or for the pets or for the children, because I want to give this donation before Christmas. Okay, I want to do this for the Christmas thing. Or if you want to send it through the P.O. Box, here's my P.O. Box, 1961 North C Street, 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. Love to get some Christmas cards from you guys, and I will display them on Thursday. So if you would send it to this address, the 1961 North C Street, 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. I was looking around. I don't have any things for Christmas, so I got to look for some brooches or something to get dressed up for the Christmas thing. That's why I'm not wearing Christmas stuff today. But I appreciate that, and I would appreciate it if you would like, share, and comment and subscribe. You do, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, please let it go. But I need to do my little spiel there, okay? So thank you, everyone who has been supporting this page, this topic, this YouTube channel. I want to thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. It gives me such joy to help so many people connecting. I'm starting to work on doing a brochure, doing a book, and I'm also working on doing some master classes. I'm going to be doing master classes on like spiritual coaching. I'm going to have 3 tiers. They will be a 3-month master class, and one's going to be written. The next one's going to be a group kind of setting with written, and then the third one will be one-on-one. It will be spiritual coaching. It will be about blockages, releasing, allowing, manifesting. And then down the road, I'm going to create spiritual classes, how to be intuitive and mediumship work and remote viewing and all that stuff. But that will go down the road. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm hoping to get that by next spring of next year. So doing a lot of work, you guys, doing a lot of work. So love that. I love. So I'm going to start doing some videos about spiritual topics, or maybe even I'm going to be doing some interviews with some beautiful people. tomorrow I'm doing a video. It's not going to be live. I'm recording a video with my beautiful friend Hillary with her spiritual work, and I'm going to be connecting to other psychics and everything like that. So if you want to do some conversations about spiritual talk or whatever, let me know. Go to my email address, not for a reading, but if you're wanting to connect, if there's a big topic you want to talk about, even if it's UFOs or spirituality or healing or whatever, it would be photo, like a picture, photo psychic, Debbie, Debbie @gmail.com. Okay. And the reason I call myself photo psychic is because I can look at a photo and I can read it like that. So I love photos. I have to have a photo. So yeah, I'm signing up for the master classes. Raquel says yes. So I love talking about, I talked over with someone today about their blockages and what they're allowing, and shame and guilt, what they feel they bringing shame and guilt to them, when I'm like, no, do not let that, and let people walk over you. So it's going to be kind of those kind of conversations of letting go of the blockages, letting go of other people's stories, and talking about the is space and all that stuff. So I love that kind of talk. I love that kind of talk. So thank you. Okay, so I'm going to kind of tell you this, and then I'll do a little card thing, and then I've got a lot of predictions coming your way. Okay? And let's see, do I have everything? Yes. Okay, so December 4th, under the sign of Gemini, the cold moon, supermoon, is about communication, corporations, stories. I see both sides. It wants you to see both sides, to help both sides, to see the solution, to bring the people together, to start anew in a positive energy. This full moon in Gemini is giving us strength to cut down the old, to bring in, or at least see the new. So that's why I've been saying to you beautiful people that have been following me, this is part of the two worlds. And I get it. I need to make a tape on that. But this is you deciding, do you want to see that perspective or do you want to see this perspective? Okay. They're making my nose itch. Sorry, you guys. Okay. New perceptions. Okay. So be in the lookout for new opportunities. The old patterns are going to want to go away. So you're letting go of a friend, a relationship, a job. That's what's going to be happening if you're deciding to go into a new dimensional space. Okay. So the old patterns are not going to work anymore. Try not to hold on to them too much, okay? That's people, places, and things, you guys. The universe is on your side. It wants to help you out. Yes. I've been telling people off this year. Fantastic, Cara Bunny. Yes, I got my necklace from Debbie. She went to, she's in that Mystique, Nevada. She has a crystal store up there, so check it out. And she got me this at the retreat for when she went to my retreat. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It's got amethyst and rose quartz and citrine. So yeah, live it. Okay, so I got so much, so much stuff. Oh, let me talk about the card thing. So here's the card, the Moonology book, and it says, full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. So this is what's going to be happening is the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, is going to show you truth. I've been telling you that the month of November is a lot of truths. A lot of truths is being shown. It's going to go into December, but it's going to show you your truth too. Are you really happy where you're at? Are you really happy with your partner? Are you happy with your home? Are you happy with your work? It's all aspects. Are you happy with your health? Are you happy with your wardrobe, your car, your friends, your family? It's going to show you all the things. It's not just one area. It's going to show you a bunch of areas. So you're going to see a lot of people, I'm one of them, that is letting go of everything and everybody. Do you know what I mean? I don't have any friends anymore. I'm lucky my husband's still staying around. So it's like we're redoing. It's almost like we're cleaning and washing, and all the yuck and the shedding is going to be happening. And this full moon, December 4th, is really a major start with it. I get it that October, November, it was just the stepping stones. And if you have already gone through a transformation, maybe you're going to even go through a bigger transformation, okay? Nevia said, I had cut ties with my best friend. Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie. Celtic Seer. Hi, Celtic Seer. Looking lovely in pink. Sounds like your surgery was successful. Yes, it was. Thank you for that. I think it's because of all you beautiful people sending me such beautiful energy. And Am I still dealing with it? Yes. They said I'll have to deal with it until February, but I know it's healing so much better because of your beautiful, beautiful prayers. So thank you for that. Okay, so it says on this card, it says embrace the flow of life. All right, isn't that pretty card? Okay, and this moon is super, super more, because it's a super moon and it is a cold moon. So have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Your best bet could be simply to be quiet for a while. You or someone else in this situation needs space. Taking a moment out of the constant carry on will allow you to see what's going on. What's going on? Remember that song? There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issues and taking a moment to get some more perspective, to get new perspective, okay? Let life flow. Gratitude will help. So this is perfect because we got this Thanksgiving coming up, even though this is for December 4th. So be thankful for all the things that you have right now. Are you thankful for your car? Are you thankful for your home? Are you thankful for your partner? Are you thankful for your family? Are you thankful for your friends? I'm thankful for you, beautiful people. So thankful for the jewelry and thankful for their donations, thankful for being happy, healthy, whole, and complete. So be thankful. Maybe write down 25 of the things that you're thankful for and read it, for 9 days in a row. You'll be surprised. Your outlook in life will be so much better. Okay. Strike a balance between taking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. See what people are wanting to teach you. Okay. Manifesting mindset. It is important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. So I'm going to say that again. It's important to accept where you are. I say be grateful for where you are so that you can move to where you want to be. Being grateful. Thanksgiving is about gratitude and being grateful. Okay. So let life flow. Yes. Love your background poster. Who's the artist? Me and my husband. We put it on Canva. Is it Canva? I don't know. Yeah. So we pick out these colors and da-da-da-da. So what color is the cat name? Juanita? I don't know what you're talking about. I said that we need to be thankful for all we do have in good ways. Yes, yes. Thankful for these beautiful people in this chat. Yes, Cara Bunny. Thankful for each day. Wow, love the art. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to look at. I got tons of paper, so I don't know if I'm going to read it all because I don't know if I have enough time. But let me start talking about. Let's start talking about. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. So thank you for all that. Okay. Overall vibration. Okay. This full moon carries the frequency of dual timelines, truth and misinformation, movement and standstill, community and polarization. Gemini is an air, thought, communication, and under the full moon, it acts like a spotlight on global conversations. The Akashi field. So I was talking to the Akashi fields too. I'm going to start getting information from the Akashi fields. If it resonates with you, of these predictions that I'm going to be saying to you, or this information I'm getting to you, great. If it doesn't, just let it go. Okay. Because there's going to be controversies on some of this conversation I'm having with you. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Okay. So the Akashi fields around this moon feels like a wave of unveiling. So like I said, letting go, shedding, especially related to political decisions done behind the scenes, economic manipulations, public sentiment rising in unexpected ways, transportation and communication disruption. So around this full moon, there could be political things that are going to be happening on, which I see happening. Economics, maybe there's going to manipulate you. There's a lie or there's a secret that's being shown. Public sentiment, so that means protesting in unexpected ways. It might be something that happens that we never thought would be happening. And I want you to be careful with your transportation right now, even through this holiday. and communication. Okay, so we could have the blackouts, our communication go wrong. We've already had issues with our computer, our Wi-Fi, and my husband was trying to pay bills and it was like not working today. So we're already seeing it. Okay. Yes, there was quite a few earthquakes. There was some in California, and I think there was some in Alaska. I still have to do my predictions that came true. A lot of predictions came true. So the people that email me the predictions, usually Longleg, Sabine, I'm trying to think of all these, Shirley, a bunch of you guys email me that stuff. Thank you for all that information. Okay. Iran earthquake. Yeah. There was a volcano that's erupted. Someone even put that on here. Yeah, a lot of my predictions have come true. Okay. A politician stepping down. Marjorie Taylor Greene stepped down. Just a lot of the things have been coming true. Okay. The truth is a truth leak out moon. So they're saying this full moon that will be December 4th is a truth leaks out moon. So that's what the energy is. And again, this doesn't mean this has to be around politics. That doesn't mean it has to be around the country. It could be around you. You could see a leak at work. Maybe someone's making more money than you, or maybe you see an affair, or maybe you see your friend is talking behind your back. But it could be truths, could be good truths too. Like, oh, I didn't know they had a crush on me. Oh, I didn't know they're the ones that sent me the donation. Oh, I didn't, it could be both ways, okay? Because it's a Gemini, it can be both sides. It doesn't mean it has to be bad, okay? Tracy City, Tennessee had an earthquake Sunday morning. And I even said that they could have an earthquake around Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, all that stuff. So, I didn't know about that. So I'm going to write that down. Tennessee. Earthquake. So I can put it in my video. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, all right. Political energy around this full moon. What the stars say is, because Gemini rules communication. They're talkers. My son's a Gemini, so I know. Right? Communication, announcements. A major political statement could be made, or resignation, or a leak. All right? With the sun being in Sagittarius, so that could be a little bit of the opposite. Like, who is telling the truth? Who is spinning the story? So is someone, like I said, there's going to be this duality going on still. So who's telling the truth? Are they telling the truth? And who's spinning the story kind of thing? The Akashis is saying that they see political shakeup in at least two major countries. I feel like it's the United States, and I feel like it could be China. Okay, or it could be even the Middle East, like Russia. One, a leadership's health or unexpected absence, like I said, could step down or has to go to the hospital or something like that. Or there could be a major massive protest demanding transparency. This full moon pulls up secrets like a magnet. They could no longer stay buried. Wow. So this full moon pulls secret up like a magnet. They can't stay buried. Okay. So let me, I've got so much paperwork here that I got to go around like this. So I'm going to give you, more predictions. This is just kind of an overall thing. So economic and financial energy, market vitality. There could be a shakeup, okay? Especially around tech, communication stocks, transportation sector, or foreign trade and currency. Expect a rapid up and then down in early December. Kind of similar. Spirit was saying it could be like a whiplash kind of feeling, like, whoa, here we go. Or, like when you're on the roller coaster and it starts and it goes dunk dunk and you're like, okay. And then you're like, and you go down the hill. That's kind of how I'm feeling around this full moon. All right. I sense Akashi records say they sense a market dip right before or just after the moon. But see, the thing is, it could be really, really good that first part of the week of December. So you're going to be like, well, does Spirit know what they're talking about? Doesn't mean it has to happen, but that's the energy that's happening right now. Okay. Where was I here? Sharp market dip right before or just after the moon. A quick bounce back, though. news involving digital currency or a large tech company making waves. So there could be a secret again about a crypto or Bitcoin or some kind of digital currency, and then or a tech company. Okay, so it could be either making waves or secrets are coming out on that. This moon favors those who are flexible. It's kind of like be the tree, but kind of like a weeping willow. You can handle the wind, but you can't, you know what I mean? But you're sturdy and secure. Don't lock into fear. Do not lock into fear. Okay, so the protests and civil unrest, it's going to be it's because Gemini is about communications, the people's voice, the people's choice. So this full moon could really heighten it. And when I do my little prediction things, I'm going to talk about this week of Thanksgiving also, where I want you guys to watch out. But squirrel, that's a squirrel moment there, but I don't want you to think I'm just going to be talking about the full moon here. Okay, so street protests in at least 3 different countries I'm seeing. There's going to be conversation about free speech or media. So the news and media is going to be brought up a lot from now through December. There could be conflicts around the media. There could be conversation around the media. Are they telling the truth and not telling the truth? We see the secret, or we're going to see media that could be newspapers, that could be TV, that could be NBC, CBS, Fox, whatever. Are they telling the truth or not telling the truth? It could be, wherever. It could be on TikTok. It could be on Instagram. It could be on your Twitter, whatever, Facebook. You're going to see a lot of either lies or truths coming out because there's going to be that kind of thing going on. All right. Youth and students are going to take the lead. The younger generation are saying, you old folks, get out of the freaking way. They're not, I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say at least 80-85% are like, okay, we're taking over. This is, excuse my language, this is a shit show. And so you're going to see a lot of younger generation, people that are in colleges, protesting or trying to create new laws. They want the truth. They want the truth. They want to get rid of all the garbage and all the man controlling or women controlling or people controlling and laws that don't serve us anymore. They're wanting to revamp. And that's why people are saying, the stars are connected to like the revolution or the Civil War. This is what they're showing me. And I've been saying this to you beautiful people for a while. It's not a civil war. It's not a revolution. It's the kids or the younger generation going over. And I said this on the Next Level Soul. I don't know if Alex got it or if you guys got it. But I'm seeing the younger generation going, we don't like the way the government, we don't like the royal family, the way they're doing it. We don't like these leaders. This is not just for the States, you guys. This is worldwide. We don't like the way you're running it. We gave you a chance. You've been doing it for so many hundreds and hundreds of years or thousands of years. We want to take over now. And we might, the certain generations or certain people that could be the conflict, okay? Like what we saw in Mexico recently. What did you see, Stefan? The yin and the yang. Right. Gemini, the both. Canadian government are wacko. Government in Canada sucks. Okay, I agree. So, yeah. So this is what's coming on with you guys. See how long I stay awake. Okay. This is what's going to be going on. What's going on, especially around 2026. The year of 2026. I'm starting to do my predictions for 2026. What I might do is do a video of more detail and then, charge $10 for that and then just do an overall video for you guys. Okay. Because it's a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot of work doing all this every week. So, so I'm thinking I might do that. I don't know. Hi, Marie. Okay. Mexico has woman leader. Okay. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Okay. What was there anything else? Okay. Good news this full moon brings. Even with intensity, this is one of the most beneficial full moons for the consciousness, what you guys call consciousness shift. Like I was telling you, and now it begins. This is going to be a major shift. A major shift. It's almost kind of like the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, is going to say, do you want to fight for this, or do you want to fight for that, or are you just going to put your head in the sand and just kind of live through it? And either way is whatever works for you is the right way. Okay. My nose is itching. The new moon introduces a new perspective. There is more than one truth, and the world needs to listen again. There is more than one truth, and the world needs to listen again. There's thousands of new truths, you guys. Why does it have to be this or that? It doesn't have to be that, okay? Hi, Patty. Oh, we're so thankful for you, Debbie. Thank you. Okay. People may become more curious, they're not going to hide anymore. They're not going to go, oh, okay, whatever you say is true. Not going to be. And a lot of certain generations, certain people are not going to like it because we've been shutting up. A lot of people have been shutting up, and now they're like, screw you. We gave you a chance. It's not working. Out. We're going. We're doing. Better to see both sides. Tired of extreme polarization. And people are not going to want that. That Gemini, this full moon is going to remind us that conversation heals. Let's see both sides of the perspective. Okay, let's see what's both sides of perspective. Raquel just gave me 1111. Raquel, do you want me to have that? The children's hospital or the pets? Tell me where you want me to put it. Okay. Keep seeing dragonflies everywhere. You love you, Miss Debbie. Oh, thank you for everything. You bet, sweetie. Thank you for always donating to me, sweetie. Thank you. So let me know where you would like me to put that donation. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Susan. Rainwater. Okay. Pets. Okay, so you want pets. 1111 for the pets. And I'm going to put that on here. So 1111. Reap. The pets will love you. Okay. So innovation and breakthroughs. I see AI communication, but better communication. It's going to be better for us because we're going to be protesting. We're like, no, you're not keeping secrets from us anymore. Medical and mental health technology, I think, is fantastic. New ways of teaching, new ways of healing, and new connections. Remember, you guys, I've been telling you, if you're wanting to do spiritual work, start it now, because in 2028, it's going to be so inundated. And if you're trying to create something in that time, you're going to be in a lot of people. If you can start that connection now and getting the people connecting to you, you're going to be thankful that you started it in 2026. Instead of 2028. Okay. Media platforms shifting to something more authentic. So you're like, okay, well, you're doing the AI. No, the AI that they're wanting is to help us to create the AI, to help us, maybe that we don't have to do so much work. Maybe I should do AI and not do these real live videos anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? It's like to help us out. All right. And innovators feel like this moon is like a lightning bolt. Like, here's your time. Here's your chance to create and be creative or invent something or start something. Innovators love this full moon. Love, love, love. Okay. Personal opportunities and blessings for individuals worldwide. This full moon brings clarity in relationships, important news or messages, travel opportunities, new contracts or ideas, and heightened intuition. Your intuition is going to be even extremely high if you allow it and you know you're worthy of it, okay? It also brings a wave of problem-solving energy because we're going to talk it out. We're going to calm down. Instead of fighting. Let's have a conversation around this. Things that were stuck finally move. Yay! So I'm seeing like the Muppets, you know. Don't you guys love the Muppet Christmas Carol? I'll be talking about it all month of December. I love it. So hi, T Rose. So yeah, traffic is crazy here too. Okay, they're talking about something else. Okay, is it good or bad? Neither. The moon is neutral, but it's powerful. It acts like a mirror, a megaphone, and a lightning strike. So it's going to expose, it's going to reveal, it's going to shake, but it also awakens, okay? This full moon brings good for truth, good for awakening, good for new ideas, challenging for fragile systems, challenging for those holding secrets, and challenging those that are manipulating leadership. Okay? This is not just the leaders around the world. This could be your CEO. This could be your parent. This could be whatever. Okay? The Akashi records say why this moon matters. Okay? It's a karmic midpoint, they said. It's a deep emotional eclipse energy. Okay, and it's a powerful resetting of what's coming up in mid 2026. I wonder what's happening in mid 2026. I will be talking about that on my world predictions. Okay, the full moon opens a window where hidden truths escape, suppressed voices rise, new timelines can be chosen, and the intelligence increases. It's a consciousness upgrade disguised as chaos. Whatever looked like chaos before, now we're going to see it's going to work itself out. Okay, Alice, thank you. $4.99. Where would you like me to? Where would you like your donation to go to? Me, the pets, or the children's hospital? Let me know. Okay. New perspective for the world and beyond, more curiosity instead of fear. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, it's the two worlds again. The full moon asks humanity to see the world with more curiosity instead of fear, more listening instead of fighting, more flexibility instead of being rigid, more awareness of how the media is shaping reality, more neutrality, like, being neutral. Gemini teaches to observe, but not absorb it. And that's kind of like what I tell you beautiful people. Acknowledge it, but you don't have to accept it, okay? The pivotal point is going to be around information, communication, and truth. Thanks, Sue. She's telling everybody to hit the like button. And definitely when the video goes up, please like, or put a bunch of comments down. Just, keep them going, okay? All right, so the summary is really truth reveals. There'll be political shifts. Market will be wobbly. There's going to be protests, but voices are rising. It does not bring global collapse, and it does not bring world end disasters, and it doesn't bring out a war, okay? Even though it sounds like that's what it's going to bring. But Spirit was like, you better tell people that it's not going to be that bad. It's just the start of us getting our power back, okay? It does bring a new level of understanding, a global mind change, a chance for humanity to reconnect with conversations, and the beginning of the new truth cycle that leading into 2026. Yay! What do you guys think? Do you like those kind of readings? Let me know if you do, because then I'll start kind of doing those kind of things too. And maybe, those kind of information I could do on a different video. Okay, what the moon says and what the Akashi records are trying to tell you. All right. Okay, so here I'm going to go through a bunch of countries, and I'm just going to be reading this off. It sounds like a reset. Yes, it does. Thank you, Kathy. 565 people in the house. Yes. Stephen says, I love it. Love everything you do, Debbie. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. Okay. If you've noticed, I give a lot of stuff away for free. A lot of stuff. And I even had people go, you're giving away too much free stuff. But I'm not trying to fear you. I'm just forewarning you. And you take the information you want. I'm not here to heal you. I'm trying to help you. Make maybe your decisions. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, let it go. Okay. All right. I have to say I'm not a financial advisor. You guys know that. And I'm not a doctor. Okay. Here we go. United States. The U.S. enters a neutral to challenging window under this Gemini full moon. Political energy revolves around truth revealing, leadership scrutiny, and public messaging issues. The economy experiences vitality mainly in tech and communication sectors, with short dips followed by rebounds. Protests arise in major cities regarding transparency and free speech. Transportation may see brief disruptions due to strikes and tech issues. Weather highlights include localized storms, occasional and I'm going to go more into this, okay? I'm just kind of giving you a brief here. Farmers feel pressured around certain crops and supply chains. Health themes center around mental health and communication. Innovation is AI and media tools. I'm seeing a leader, CEO, management maybe step down, get arrested, or there could be a health issue, or protesting, or resigns. So like we had Marjorie Taylor Greene go down. I said that before. I'm seeing other people either stepping down or people protesting that they have to step down, that kind of thing. I also want you to guys watch out, especially around the States and Europe and Iceland around that time, Canada. And I'll talk about this a little bit more. But I want you to guys really watch out, because remember, I've been saying this for a while. I even said it like in the beginning of the year and last year. This winter is going to be a lot of snow, a lot of ice, a lot of cold, a lot of wind. I've been seeing it for a while, okay? So watch around this Turkey Day. This Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, there's going to be a lot more delays. I hope I'm freaking wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to put it out into the ethers. I'm just giving you a forewarning, but I'm seeing this Thanksgiving being, excuse my language, if the kids are in the room, plug their ears, a shit show. I'm seeing that there's a lot of snow in the Northeast, up in Canada, right above the top part of Minnesota, North Dakota, that part of Canada. I'm seeing the Rocky Mountains. Okay. Rocky Mountains and then Great Lakes. I've been saying around the Great Lakes also. There could be more storms. Someone said that there was a tornado, I think in Texas or Kansas, and I said, there's going to even be more tornadoes. It's been tornadoes all year, right? So there could be a bunch of rain or more flooding on the southern parts. But watch out for ice, you guys. Watch out for black ice. I was seeing, and I'm going to be talking about this a little bit more. They showed me in my mind's eye an airplane skidding off the runway, or the brakes aren't working, or you know what I mean, or skidding off. I'm seeing delays. There could even be a recall of a plane, and that I could see that there could be the towers. Oh my God, you guys. The controllers up in the towers, that there could be conflicts around that too, okay? So please be patient. Please, please, please be patient if you're traveling around this Thanksgiving. What was Kathy saying? Debbie, we got bad rain weather coming tomorrow, and it's not hot here in Florida. Okay, and that's what I was saying. It's just, yes, Debbie, they said on the news tonight, snow and tornadoes. See? And I haven't watched the news. I haven't had time. You guys been working on your predictions, Chinese predictions, this shows, that shows. So I've been so busy, I haven't been watching the news at all. Yeah, so please be careful. Just be careful. I don't want to hear that any of you beautiful people got hurt. Snow suddenly predicted for Seattle, Bellevue, up to 20 inches starting tomorrow. Wow. See, and I was telling you guys that you're going to have the rain and then the snow in the Northeast and the Northwest and Canada up there. You beautiful people in Canada. I could even see a blackout, okay? I'm prepared. Oh, Justice Warrior just said that. I'm prepared in case of a blackout like we had a year ago. Yep, I'm seeing a blackout also. I'm also seeing a blackout. I'm seeing, again, communication, wiring, fires, even though there's going to be rain, but there could be fires in the thing. I'm kind of squirreling here. Sorry. Okay, United Kingdom. The UK experiences a neutral vibration. Political discussions intensifies, especially around clarity and transparency. Financial market wobbly, but recovers quickly. Student-led protests or public demonstration may be even more than normal. Transportation faces potential flight delays or railroad disruption due to weather and staffing. And again, the tubes, the tunnels, I'm still seeing that there could be something that happens with that, or with the trains, that there could be something with the brakes. Storm risks, especially coastal winds, increase. Farmers deal with pricing concerns tied to imports. Health officials may heighten public messaging. Innovation surfaces in digital learning and communication methods. King Charles and Princess Catherine, they need to be careful with their health. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden we hear some news about either one of them, okay? So, so prayers to them. Canada receives generally positive energy, encouraging open conversation and problem solving. Politically, government statements draw public attention, so it's a yes or a no. There's going to be some kind of public attention on that, and they could be even protesting on it. I'm seeing extreme storms, especially the Northeast, the northwest, and the central part, like what's right above, and I even just went there to go ghost hunting, and my mind just went blank, right above North Dakota and Minnesota, up there. So be careful around those, especially around the lakes there, stuff. Okay. The economy reacts sensitively to in resources and tech sectors. Protests may occur in urban centers. Winter storms, snow, ice creates travel delays and hazard. Farmers faces minor strains concerning exports and the conditions of where they're farming. Seasonal. Canada. I want you guys to be careful of viral going around, respiratory, flus, pneumonia, bronchitis, or some kind of flu, okay? So be really, really careful. If you don't, put a mask on or whatever you need to do, or take that extra zinc or whatever, okay? There's going to be promising advancement in agricultural technology and logistics. Iceland receives a good vibration. Good vibrations. Here we go, big vibration. Okay. The political communication stays open. Winter weather, especially, there could be some transportation that's going to be affected because of the air and the sea travel, because I'm seeing a lot of waves, especially around the UK, especially around Europe, like the Netherlands and Belgium and, that kind of stuff. So I'm seeing that kind of condition. Farmers watch winter feeds and transportation conditions. There could be some kind of problem with because it froze too early or something like that, okay? There's going to be innovation in technology and tourism. They're going to try to work on the tourism there. You guys, I still got a bunch of other information. So this is just a overview of the countries. Europe, expect there's going to be some challenging periods. And I think this is kind of going into December. Political messages, crisis, or information leaks and surfaces in several nations. So there's going to be some kind of leaking, some kind of truth, or some kind of thing like, what? They're doing what? Or, they didn't get our okay with that. So that could, and your market is going to fluctuate a lot. So be careful around that. Trade and transportation, especially around trade and transportation. There's going to be protests appear in cities regarding policy, media control, and economic pressures. If you notice, people are going to be protesting about information that we're going to get, secrets or lies, media. If you work for the media, maybe you want to watch out. Do you know what I mean? And it could even be me talking on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. All kinds of media. It could either be taken down or they're not letting you, you say certain people's names and they take you off. There's going to be conflicts on that because freedom of speech, our words, is going to be really, really powerful around this full moon, okay? If you want to be heard, that's the time to talk. If you don't want to be heard, then hide. Okay? Travel disruptions across rail, air, and freight. Coastal storms activity are possible. Farmers are worried about export routes or energy costs. I'm sorry about that. And there's going to be, again, I'm seeing that there could be some kind of virus, flu, or something that's going around in Europe. Okay, so China is the one that I'm seeing that the leader or one of the leaders in China there could be some kind of disruption on there. They need to be careful because they could be attacked. They could be someone attack them, assassinate them, or whatever, okay? Political messages remain tightly controlled. So they're really trying to hold on to the media and in the information. And maybe that's why someone gets really, really mad. Okay. Localized labor protests may appear. Shipping ports, again, slow down. And remember I said last Tuesday, I said, God, you guys, I keep on seeing a ship or a port or something on fire or an explosion. We had one here. We had one here in LA. We had cargo ship was all on fire. And it was, they had to deal with it for like 24 hours. So am I seeing something the same? I'm either seeing that or I'm seeing a ship bing bonk over. Okay. So I'm still seeing things around shipping and ports. All right. I could see someone trying to attack a port here in America because of the tariffs. Sorry, you guys, but I could see something like that. There could be a typhoon threats or a major storm in China. So be careful with that, or flooding. All right. Okay. And there could also be a health thing there. Australia, New Zealand. These, believe it or not, Australia and New Zealand get the more of the positive, higher vibration things. People in Australia and New Zealand are going, are you kidding me? But it's a lot better there than a lot of other places, okay? There's going to be, I'm not going to say all of it. When I say clarity, I'm not saying that everything's going to be exposed to you, but there could be some political clarity that is going to be presented to you. And it could be just one statement, or it could be one section, but there's going to be some clarity for you there, okay? There could be some environmental protesting, okay? Or there could be a storm-related delay. I feel like domestic travel, just the cars and there could be delays. I'm seeing weather bringing coastal rains and storms and wildfires. Here I go again. Wildfires, especially in Australia. I'm seeing farmers are remaining sensitive to seasonal patterns. So what I'm saying is like, ooh, they got to watch out. Oh, we got to bring it in, or we can't plant right now, or it's flooded, or I'm seeing the farmers, unfortunately, having to do more work than they normally have done. But let's send prayers that they don't. Okay. I'm seeing that there could be some kind of heat-related thing happening down, especially in Australia, where people are having heat strokes, or you break a record of it's so super high, and then the next day it rains and then it floods. You know what I mean? It's going to be these extremes for you guys, all right? Africa, there's going to be some protesting. There's going to be something about food prices there. So something like that. Their ports, they really need to be careful with their ports and transportation, all right? I'm seeing some really heavy rains and floods. Extreme. It could be majorly extreme, where I'm seeing like a washout, or that there's a hole that's been created and everybody's falling in, and I'm just seeing people washing away. I hope I'm wrong. And also because of this rain or whatever, the farmers have to face concerns because of the rain. Do you know what I mean? Because it could flood out the crops and stuff. All right. There's going to the solar flares are going to really affect Africa too. Sylvia says, "Hi Debbie, love all you do for the collective. Much appreciated for all you do. Bring these videos together." Thank you, Sylvia, for sending me emails and telling me about my predictions that come true. Okay, so South America, the energy there, wow, protesting. There's going to be there could be a political leak or statement that fuels the public debate, like someone says something, or someone is stepped down, or someone's brought in and they're not liking it. Okay. There's going to be, and I feel like it's going to be in a major city. They need to watch out for their networks, their railroad, their roads and ports. I'm seeing a lot of delays there. There could also be a lot of rain and flooding there. Also, the farmers are going to be in controversy around exports. Okay. And there could be a tropical illness or some kind of virus that's going around in South America. So if you're going to visit, take your shots, take your whatever you need to do to be careful, okay? And again, protesting. Okay, so too much information. So let me kind of go through this really fast. Again, I was showing this. Be careful around traveling around this Thanksgiving, especially in the States or in Europe. Or even if you're going to like the Bahamas, or you're going to like Aruba, If you're flying there, you could have major delays. Like if you're flying out from Florida or New York, could be major delays. If you're taking a ship or a boat, or even, just a little thing to get onto the island, please be careful on that. Okay. So earthquakes, they're saying Japan, energy shows up, Indonesia. Watch out port towns and islands for sure. Turkey, I'm seeing an earthquake there. In Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Canada, the Cascades, Alaska, my little state. I love Alaska. There's going to be rumbling. I'm not saying there's going to be a major earthquake, but I feel like the meter is going to be going. The meter is going to be going. Okay, and that's going to be for I feel like that's could be from now until like the 10th of December. Okay, huge snowstorms. Like I was saying, Northeast Boston, New York City, upstate New York. Potential for heavy wet snow. You know that wet snow? It's good to make a snowman with, and it's good to, go sliding with. But when you're shoveling it, it's a pain in the you-know-what. So be careful. No, there's going to be a lot of heart attacks. So be careful of we might even hear of someone that we really, really know having a heart attack shoveling the snow or some kind of incident around the snow. Okay. There could be air travel disruption. Okay. Canada, like I was telling you guys, power outages and travel delays. Iceland, winter storm could impair do something with the flights and the ferries and ferries, the ferries, the ships. And Scandinavia or Stockholm, there's going to be heavy snow drifts conditions. Okay. Make sure you check your tires, you guys. Check the airlines and the railway. Fires, again. California, believe it or not, there could even be some fires in California, even though we had a bunch of rain here. And another prediction, I said we that we would break records, and we did. We did here in Oxnard. But Spirit was saying, okay, now we're supposed to get rain maybe this week. Blame it on the rain. We could have some rain this week, the Pacific West, but I'm seeing like the Santa Ana winds and fires too. So it's like we're going to have both. It's the Gemini thing. I hate that wet snow. It's good for snowball fights. You know what I mean? Okay. Portugal, small wildfires could be there. In Australia, southern, north, south, and SW. Victoria, but watch out for dryness, okay? Power outages in Canada, the UK, coastal towns. I could see southern, western, or northern coast. United States, northeast sector, Boston, New York City. You guys could have things. They had me write down, after I typed that out, they said, okay, and the Midwest needs to watch out again for extra snow and tornadoes and earthquakes. Like Missouri, Tennessee, and Tennessee just had an earthquake, but you guys could have some major, major storms there, okay? Or the lights go out, blackout, utility accidents, and be thankful for the people that do all the power and everything, okay? And also, I'm seeing Iceland and Caribbean islands could be having problems. Shipping ports, Panama Canal, Panama. Yeah, but anyways, watching for shipping. I'm seeing congestion there, or that, I don't know. They were showing me so much, and it's like I didn't want to write a paragraph, but there could be problems around the Panama Canal. Let's put that. Rotterdam in Netherlands. I'm seeing that there could be a port slowdown or labor tech headline causing temporary backups, or people are like, there could be a conflict there in Rotterdam. And then China, again, because of the weather or some kind of announcement, and the West Coast U.S. Remember, I did these predictions way before, probably even before this ship was on fire in L.A. So, but they're still wanting me to, there could still be delays there, and they're going to be extra, extra careful there. But that doesn't mean that they can't still have some kind of conflict or whatever going on that. Okay, so Margaret just gave me $49.99. Thank you. And she said half to me and half to the pets. Okay, so I'm going to write her down, and then I'm going to put it down on the pets. So I'm going to say 25 for the puppies. And then it's Margaret. Margaret. Thank you guys. Thank you for doing that donation. I appreciate that. I would love to send a big, huge donation to those guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be delays on your shipping. So if you're wanting to order stuff, I can't tell you what to do, but I would order it now because there's going to be delays. And maybe, or tell family, your present might come a week or 2 weeks after Christmas, you know what I mean? Or the holidays, okay? Airplane delays, Toronto, they're showing me, is going to be really high risk because it's going to be snow related there. New York, JFK, Newark, and LaGuardia, I think that's what you say it. Again, because of the weather, and there could be some kind of delays on the air, or it could be because of the towers, okay? London, Heathrow, I think that's what it's called. Wind storms and staffing. Again, here we go again. Iceland, I was saying that before, and there's smaller ice strips, you know, like in northern Canada and the U.S. Midwest, okay? Runway, that could be one of the runway things, all right? Because the way they showed it to me with the runway, I don't know if you guys remember that plane. My husband's really into planes, and I like biographies. There was that plane that went down in Iowa, and then it went into the cornfield out there. I'm kind of seeing this plane kind of, and then getting into a field or something like that. Hopefully nobody gets hurt, though. Okay, so prayers that it doesn't happen. Hope that prediction does not come true. Okay, cars. There's going to be some kind of recall or new innovation. So it could be good or bad. Medium. It's kind of like a medium energy for the cars. There could be a software or driver's assistance or whatever you call it, those things. I don't have it in my car because my car's too old, but automatic, automatic something could be broken off, or a major automaker is going to, recall, or electric vehicle company, okay? The positive is they're going to make a new safety invention or a rollout improving electrical vehicles chargings, okay? So that that we get more of a charge, and there's going to be some kind of new innovation around that. Canada could help with that, and also Scandinavian, okay? Train, I still haven't seen the train thing that I thought I was going to see. So India, there could be some derailments or delays. Eastern Europe, like I said, I'm seeing the UK, I'm seeing Paris. That could be something like that, all right? And okay, so like I said before, there's could be 2 leaders that we need to watch out for, okay? There's going to be, because the Gemini moon is exposing messages. So there could be health issues, scrutiny, missed calls in the news. Again, you guys, news channels, radio, TV, any kind of communication, really check, double check, triple check to see if it's true. There's going to be secrets being told. There's going to be, some of them are going to fall down. You might even see, maybe you like someone that does the news, and then you're like, oh my God, they got fired or they got laid off. Remember many years ago, Matt Lauer got, because of sexual harassment, and a bunch of other people that were in the media were, bye-bye, see you later. We're not putting up with it anymore, even though we've been putting it up with it for like 60 years. All of a sudden they're like, okay, we got a conscience, you need to go. That could be happening, especially now and through all December, okay? Hi, Marby. Okay, so Sandra says, happy Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, and New Year's to all. Boy, she's putting it all on there. Okay, so there could be a health thing or dismissal calls in the news. Leader in, I'm seeing it, I feel like it's an Asian thing. I think it's China. There could be some kind of statement that they say, or military maneuver, like going on to Taiwan or going to Australia. I would watch out for China, you guys. There could be some kind of unrest, all right? So with the moon, to make communications and statements behind the scenes, there's just going to be this vulnerability, I think. And it's like, oh, like people are going to be sneaking around some of these leaders. And that doesn't mean it has to be the States or China. It could be worldwide, and then we catch them in something, okay? There could be this sudden announcement. There could be some kind of legal possibility that comes out, or protesting or something like that. Okay, I need you guys, especially Toronto, Canada, New York City, and London, to be really, really careful about a respiratory illness that could go around, all right? So I need you guys to be careful with that. I feel like there could be a resignation of a leader, again, protesting on that. Okay, around December 3rd to the 6th, again, there could be a rebound around stocks, okay, short term. It would be around tech or communication. So be careful with that. There could be a fall and then it bounces up. But I'm seeing it's around communication things. So, or it could be a stock that's connected to China. It could be connected to the circuit boards because that's with the communication. It could be anything that is with around tech or communication, especially, those two together. All right. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I'm going to say this or not. There could be a very sharp thing that happens around crypto. I keep on seeing a company, you can see my skunk, Pepe Le Pew, gray hair. Sorry, squirrel. I'm seeing, I feel like there could be some kind of volatility around a crypto company or a coin or something like that. And it could scare you guys. And I'm not saying that it has to happen now or that it's just around the full moon, but again, communication, where it scares you guys and everybody's like running, you know what I mean? Then it goes down and then it goes back up again because they're like, oh, that was just a scare tactic, okay? So again, please listen to the communication around that, all right? So from December 1st to the 8th, I would be really, really careful of what you do with the stock market or da-da-da. This is what I was showing. I said this to a client of mine. I've said I saw it rising, and then like they were saying, boop, boom. You know what I mean? All of a sudden it's rising, and then there's this scare tactic, and then it goes away. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, but just be really, really super, super careful. Many moons ago, I was saying something about Russia going against Poland. I still see Russia still trying to scare Poland for whatever reason, political, da-da-da-da. I'm not going to get into all of it, but the western part of Poland, I need them to be careful, okay? Or there could be some kind of trickery that is around Poland, like maybe somebody is for Russia, and it's not Russia doing it, but terrorizing Poland, putting bombs there, da-da-da-da. So be careful if you're in Poland, around that area, visiting, vacation, family, making sure that you see, it's kind of like when you go to the airport and they say, if you see a bag by itself, please report it. I'm seeing that kind of thing, where there could be a bag, an explosion by a building or something like that. All right? Hope I'm wrong. So fantastic positive news. So we're getting towards the end, you guys. Yay. Okay. So, positive news to watch out. The bright side. Let's see the bright side. Okay. Major communication AI breakthrough. New tools, platforms announced that helps verify truth. So like they're putting the AI on, or that there's a new law out that you have to stamp it and you have to tell the people this is AI. This is fantasy, or this is not truth. This is not fiction or nonfiction. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I feel like there's going to be a law on that, and that's around the communication. Breakthrough through renewable tech. So like Iceland, Scandinavian countries make a headline that are practicing going forward using renewable energy. Okay, or maybe even inventing something that's renewable, that we're going to love. Canada and Australia, there's going to be good news around for food supply chain around Australia and Canada. And it could even be New Zealand, okay? There could even be a rapid community, the community are going to come together. So towns that are hit by storms or outages outages are going to show people helping each other out. It's going to try to get the people together. I hope that makes sense, okay? Mutual aid, people are like, no, even though, maybe Canada has an outage, but some of the northern United States, we don't care about the politics, that we go up there and we're helping the people in Canada. Or maybe there's major flooding or whatever in Africa and people are sent there. Or maybe there's such major fires in Australia that other countries are sending firemen to help them. Okay, so I'm seeing that. Rapid response, towns that are hit by storms or outages, like I said, mutual aid, helping to fix it. Market rebound after a short spike. Value investors and small innovators benefit. Okay, if traveling north, especially now, and please be flexible. Get that travel insurance, you guys. There could be, they showed me this too. They're showing me that there could be a problem with the de-icing. So that could either cause major delays, or maybe there's a de-icing that wasn't working and they thought it worked and it made a plane go down. So there could be a runway incident because of the de-icing, okay? Or friction around that. Traders lower, let's see. Okay. So they're trying to bring clear messaging to us, okay? So communication around this full moon. Spiritual ritual or that you could do around December 4th, or you could even do it for Thanksgiving, is write down 25 things that you're thankful for and read them for 6 days in a row or 9 days in a row. You're going to be really grateful at the end and things are going to start coming to you, okay? Around the full moon, December 4th, write one line question you want clarity on, because it's communication. You're going to be communicating to the other realm. Light a candle, ask one question. Don't go, how's my health, my wealth, my spirit, my lover, da-da-da. Ask one question. Will I receive great financial abundance in the next 2 weeks? Or will I find a soul partner? Or will my family be nice to me? Or, will I get a raise or whatever? Around the full moon, write it down and then say it 3 times. Tell the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, thank you, or the full moon. And then dissolve it either in water or put it on fire or bury it. And then listen to the answers. Okay? Boy, that was a lot. So, I gotta start slowing these things down. I gotta make them smaller. But anyways, thank you for the ones that donated. Alice and Alice, did you ever tell me where you want me to put the donation? Do you guys know? Thank you for the donations. The pets are winning, so it looks like we'll be giving you to the pets. I will not be doing a show on Thursday because it's Thanksgiving, but I will see you the following Tuesday, okay? And the following Tuesday might be, your guys' horoscope for the month of December, okay? So I want to give you so many blessings and smiles. Hey, Debbie, always lovely to check in with you. Great things that you give us to think about. Happy Thanksgiving. Much love. Happy Thanksgiving, Northern California to the Southern. Turkey. So be in great thoughts. Be thankful. And many great things are going to be coming your way. Okay. So again, no show Thursday. I will put down my predictions that come true probably this week. And then I'll see you next Tuesday. All right. Remember, be in joy. And I want to give you blessings and smiles. And then until next time, bye-bye.